I've been honored on several occasions at the invitation of a family to sit with a loved one in their last moments of life, this life anyway. And for the most part, they were not shy about expressing what they were feeling, realizing that death was imminent. Afraid, yes, deeply sad to leave loved ones, of course. But many have spoken of the comfort of being with Jesus, of no longer seeing as though through a glass darkly, but rather face to face, as Paul puts it in the King James Version of 1 Corinthians 13:12. Many who have expressed similar thoughts have, in their own way, been with Jesus throughout much of their lives, not just as a future hope, but as a living reality, with Him in prayer, with Him in devotion, with Him in discipleship, trusting and following Him, finding their peace in Him. Jesus spoke His second word from the cross to the criminal beside Him, one of two who were being crucified with Him that day. And this word comes to us in Luke chapter 23, verses 42 and on. Jesus, remember me. Remember me when you come into your kingdom. Jesus replied, truly I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise. What a word to give someone living in torment. Jesus could have said to him, I'll remember, or wait until this is all over, or someday when God sorts this whole mess out, straightens everything out, then I'll see you. But the surprise is with that word today. What a promise to speak to someone experiencing the pain of Roman crucifixion. Today you'll be with me in paradise. Paradise is sometimes pictured as a place that we go. But here on the cross, Jesus is speaking not of a particular place the thief will go to someday to be with Jesus, but rather a relationship that he has right then and now entered into with Him. This dialogue with Jesus and the thief on the cross holds out to us too the promise that even in the worst situations of our lives, it's possible to be with Jesus, to be with Him here and now. Our God does not sit on high, unaware or disinterested in our struggles and pain. God gets mixed up in the mess of this life with us. God literally hangs in there with us. Psalm 139 expresses this so beautifully, so wonderfully. Where can I go from your Spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you're there. If I make my bed in Sheol, you're there. If I take the wings of the morning and settle at the farthest limits of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me fast. With God, life can still get dark for all of us, very dark. But then we open our eyes and we see that God is right there beside us. Earlier, we, along with others, had complained, this man receives sinners and eats with them. So here's the question, are we now going to grumble that the Savior receives sinners and dies with them? We may hear Jesus' words, where two or three are gathered in my name, there am I with them. Hear them as a promise that when there's a small turnout for Bible study or prayer gathering or even at Sunday worship, this word from the cross makes us examine that statement in another light altogether. Where two or three good-for-nothing criminals are hanging out or hanging on a cross, I'm there. The Swiss theologian Karl Barth suggests this was the very first church. Church, like paradise, is somewhere Jesus is with two or three of us sinners. He's inviting us to stay close to Him because He is not going anywhere. He's not about to leave us. Thanks for being with us at Markham Baptist Church. I'm Craig Rumble.